All right, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. For today's class, no need for any sort of special props or anything, just your mat will do. I'm gonna set this water out of the way in case my mat moves again. All right, so today's class, we're gonna be focusing a lot on our side bodies. Um, so for all of our friends in the northern hemisphere, it's getting a lot colder outside, and when it gets cold, we tend to kind of crunch in. So today's practice will build heat, and there'll be a lot of opening along the side body. We'll be doing kind of taking things a little slower when we flow today. Okay, so go ahead and just grab an easy seat. We're going to go ahead and get started here. So sit so that your sit bones are on the ground. So if you need to rock side to side, excuse me, to get yourself grounded, go for it. Okay, and then when you're ready, just go ahead and close your eyes. Everybody take a big breath in through your nose, out your mouth. Again. And exhale. Okay, just breathe in and out through your nose. Just do a little body scan today. Notice how you're feeling. Just notice if there are any parts of your body that already just want to move and wiggle. And notice the parts of your body that are just wanting to stay put. They're not really too eager to get moving. Okay, now let's bring our attention to our posture. So bring your awareness down to the very tip of your tailbone. Gently drop up from your pelvic floor so you feel like your very, very low part of your belly is tucking towards your spine. Then lift up your low back. Shine your ribs. Okay, so your chest is nice and open. Then just gently lean your shoulders back. Okay, so you're gonna lean your torso back so your shoulders are stacked on your hips. So it'll require a little bit more core engagement. Okay, and then watch this extension of the spine go up the back of the neck. Allow the crown of the head to float upwards. And start to deepen your breath. Can start to light up your Ujjayi breath. So this will be a gentle hug in the back of your throat so that your breath sounds like the wind or the ocean. Okay, and we're just going to do some counting breath together today. Okay, so we're going to keep our inhales the same length as the exhale. So we'll start with a count of 4 and then gradually increase that. And then you'll have an opportunity to breathe on your own. Okay, so everyone exhale everything out. And then inhale from the base of the spine for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale for 5, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale for 5, 2, 1. Pause. Again, inhale for 5. Pause. Exhale for 5, 2, 1. Pause. Now inhale on your own. Pausing at the top. And exhale. You're welcome to stay with a count of 5 or maybe increase it to a count of 6. And just allow your breath to lengthen and give yourself that moment at the end of each breath, that little pause, the little punctuation mark in a sentence. Allowing yourself to feel completely full and completely empty. We'll stay here for just a couple more breaths. Take your last full round of breath. And at the end of the exhale, you can just gently open your eyes. Good morning. All right. We're going to just gently warm up our neck here. So just go ahead and start taking little half circles with your neck, just back and forth. Something feels interesting, you can pause, explore. Just going back and forth, going as slowly as you'd like. Option now to go ahead and take a full circle. If that's not your thing, no worries. I have very mixed feelings about full neck circles myself. I spent all day driving yesterday, so my neck is relatively tense this morning. All right, if you're doing a full circle, change directions. All right, and for folks who are just joining us, we're going to be doing a lot of side body openers today. Go ahead and come back to center and find your way to tabletop. Okay, the side body openers to kind of help counteract the like scrunching in that we all tend to do when the weather gets colder. So here, spread your fingers nice and wide. Start first by just allowing your weight to come forward. Do little circles here on your wrists. Okay, just getting your hands used to your weight. And then change directions. Okay, and then pause in the center. We're gonna do circles with the chest, okay? So let your chest drop to the left and then curl it up like cat spine and then let it drop over to the right. So your hips are probably gonna move a little bit here. Try to minimize that movement and isolate this into your chest. And you might find your spine is a little tricky to move. The thoracic spine sometimes really loves to stay put. Okay, now change directions. All right, and then come back to center. Now we're gonna move lower down the spine. We'll do some classic cat and cow here. Okay, so inhale, drop the belly, feel the low back bend, look forward. And then exhale, push the mat away, tuck the chin. Really try to curve the low back. So you might wanna push your hands into the mat and push back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, curl. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, come back to center. Tuck your toes and press into downward facing dog. Okay, go ahead and take some little movements here. Shake out the head, pedal the feet. All right, go ahead and look forward. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide. Press into your palms and your fingertips. Allow your head to relax. Internally rotate your upper arms so it feels like you're spinning your armpits toward your face. Tailbone goes high. Back of the legs is long. If you have a slight bend in your knees, that's okay. Just feel nice and long all the way from your hips out to your heels. All right, now go ahead and adjust your feet. So there's just, a few inches between your feet. So your feet might be a little bit more narrow than your hips. And then go ahead and come onto the balls of your feet. Allow your heels to fall toward the right and bend your knees a lot. Okay, press into the ball of the left foot. Feel the left side body opening up. Okay, make sure you're pressing evenly through both your hands. Come back to center, heels up. Heels fall to the left, bend your knees. Press into the ball of the right foot. Press into the right hand so you feel that right hip going to the sky. Again, back to center and to heels to the right. Center and heels to the left. Good. This time, pick up your right foot. Bring your right knee up to your elbow, coming into a high plank here. And then set the right foot down in between your hands. Come on up to your fingertips. Inhale, chest forward, soften left leg. Good, and as you exhale, step that left foot forward and fold. You can have your feet wide here. Grab opposite elbows. Allow yourself to dangle. Soften your belly. Maybe shake out the head. Just relaxing here in a forward fold. Waking up your spine and the back of the legs. Release your hands down. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Come up nice and slow. Good, and then at the top, go ahead and roll your shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms go to shins, tailbone shoots back, belly tucks in. Take a breath in. Exhale, step it back to high plank pose. Okay, squeeze your legs here, squeeze your core, squeeze your butt. Everything is squeezing. Inhale, push the mat away. As you exhale, just slowly come all the way down. Okay, place the tops of your feet down on your mat. Bring your hands out to the side. So your hands actually will probably come off the mat. Come onto your fingertips. Push into your fingertips. Inhale, lift your chest for modified cobra. Okay, we're gonna flow this lower down. Play with your feet. It might feel good to have your feet wide here. Press your pelvis down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Okay, pausing here and just really carefully allow your left shoulder to drop into the center. Look to the right. Come back to the middle. Drop the right shoulder in. Look to the left. Good, back to center, lift up. Lower down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press back into downward facing dog. Okay, bring your feet a little closer together. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, let your heels fall to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, heels to the right. Push into the left foot. This time, inhale, pick that left foot up. Guide that knee to your upper left arm. See if you can tap it. Set the left foot down. Low lunge. Come onto fingertips. Inhale, gaze forward. Soften the right knee. Shoulders relax down. Take a breath in. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Again, relaxing the belly down. You can maybe either wrap your arms behind your legs or in front of you once again. Just saying hello and good morning to this upside down feeling. All right, go ahead and come on up with a breath in. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step back, high plank pose. We're gonna hang out here again for a few breaths. Squeeze the legs, push the heels back. As you draw the crown of the head forward, everything's squeezing. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, lower all the way down. This time, keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Place the tops of your feet down. Press the pelvis down. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Shoulders back, heart goes forward. Okay, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, come on up, cobra pose, maybe coming up a little bit higher. Good, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, push back up to plank pose. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking some deep breaths here. All right, bring your feet a little closer together. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels to the right. Stretch the side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, lift the right foot up. As you exhale, squeeze it into, tap your arm, and then step that right foot down. Now lunge position. This time, squeeze your back leg. Draw your inner thighs together. And inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up overhead. Draw your right thigh bone back towards your hips. Squeeze the left leg. Take a breath in, reach your arms up. As you exhale, sweep your hands behind you, lean forward. Gaze down in front of your front foot. And then float that left leg up, airplane pose. You can keep your arms behind you or move them to heart center. Point your left toes down towards the ground. Keep squeezing the leg. Good, and then inhale, slowly come up. Whew. Place the left foot down by the right. Bend the knees, chair pose. Okay, tuck your belly in. Look forward. Breathe deeply. Take a breath in. As you exhale, sweep the hands behind you. Interlace your hands. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, fold forward. Maybe shake out the head. Good. Release the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step back to plank pose. This time, we're going to try chaturanga and an upward facing dog. So your knees may be up or down. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Keep your elbows close to your ribs. Tuck your toes. Inhale to upward facing dog. So thighs are off the ground, arms are straight, heart is forward. Use your low belly strength now. Slowly come on back to downward facing dog. Okay, so you've done 3 different kinds of back bends, right? We did cobra from our fingertips. We did a more classic cobra with the hands under the shoulders. And then you just experienced upward facing dog, the thighs off the ground, arms straight. All of these are perfect options anytime we go through a vinyasa. Okay, so you choose. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, heels fall to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, heels fall to the right. Inhale, pick up the left foot. So you exhale, squeeze it in, tap the arm, set the left foot down. Inhale, lift up to crescent lunge. Pausing here, really pressing the back thigh. Okay, so it's almost like you're trying to press your back thigh more onto your bone so your leg feels straight and solid. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, lean forward. Reach your arms back, palms face down. Okay, and then take flight. Lift that right leg up. Point the toes down towards the ground. Keep lifting the thigh. Again, keep pressing that thigh towards your bone. You're going to feel that lift and lengthening. Good. Slowly step that right foot forward. Inhale to chair pose. Take a breath in, lift up. Exhale, arms behind you, interlace. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Release your hands. Inhale to halfway lift. As you exhale, step back to plank pose. We're going to move through a vinyasa. You choose your back bend. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back bend, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to flow through that sequence, adding a little twist at the end. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels fall to the right. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels fall to the left. Inhale, pick up that right foot. As you exhale, tap the right arm. Set the right foot down. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge, moving at your own pace. Exhale, lean forward, hands back. Inhale, take flight, airplane pose. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, step the left foot down. Come on up to chair pose. Okay, as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Maybe bring your feet together. Okay, take a breath in. As you exhale, place the right hand on your thigh. Bring the left elbow to the right. Place your left hand onto your chest and lift the right arm up for modified twist. Okay, so press the left hand into the shoulder here. Take a peek at your knees. Pull that left knee back. Squeeze your belly. Breathe deeply. I know it's tricky. Take one more breath in. And exhale, fold. Release. Okay, this forward fold. We'll do Pada Hastasana. So feet come hip width apart. Bend your knees as much as you need to walk the palm of your hand underneath your feet. Wiggle your toes on your wrists. It feels really good. Relax your head down. Inhale, lift the chest. Get some length in the spine. And then as you exhale, fold forward. So try to put more weight in the balls of your feet, setting the tailbone up. It's gonna feel like you're gonna wanna roll forward, but trust yourself, trust gravity. Good, release. Whew. Inhale, halfway lift. Hello, hamstrings. Exhale, step it back to high plank pose, optional vinyasa, or just hang out in down dog. Lower down, lift up, and back to down dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels go to the left. Center. Heels to the right. Inhale, pick that left foot up. Squeeze it to your arm. Set it down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, lean forward, arms back. Inhale, take flight, airplane pose. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, hands to heart center. In your inhale, bring the left hand to your hip. And as you exhale, right elbow comes to the outside of the left hip. Right hand comes to left shoulder. Reach the left arm up. Really struggling with rights and lefts today. Okay, press the right hand into the shoulder. Sink your hips a little lower. Tuck your belly in. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Another one. And exhale, fold it forward. You choose your variation of forward fold. You can take Pada Hastasana again, or maybe wrap your hands behind your shins. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Whatever feels good. Okay, release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Step it back, plank pose. Take a breath in. And move through a vinyasa. Lowering down, lifting up, and back to downward facing dog. Good, take a few breaths here in downward facing dog. All right, one more little standing sequence. All right, inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hips, scorpion dog. Really draw the knee up to the sky. Feel this opening through your inner thighs, opening on the right side body. Good. Lift the right leg up again. As you exhale, just step it forward between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, lift up to warrior one. Okay, so your hips are pointing towards the front. You can go ahead and walk your front foot out to the right a bit. Okay, engage the back leg. So again, feel your thigh squeezing. Left leg is nice and strong. Draw your low belly up. Okay, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Allow your right shoulder to come towards your knee. Relax your head down. Keep your legs nice and engaged to allow your upper body some freedom to soften down. Good, slowly come on back up. Reach your arms up overhead as you breathe in. As you exhale, open your hips to warrior two. You might need to adjust your feet. Maybe walk that front foot back towards center if it was out to the side. Okay, this time opening the hips. Okay, so feel your tailbone pressing forward as your front knee draws out to the right. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Drop the right elbow down. Reach the left arm overhead. Okay, open your chest to the side here. Feel this length all the way from your left toes out your fingertips. And inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right arm up. Legs stay exactly the same. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands down to the front of the mat. Go ahead and step back to plank pose, optional vinyasa. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Other side with the left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip, draw the left knee towards the sky. Feel this opening all the way through the left side body, through your hips, inner thighs. This stretch really hits lots of places. Lift the left leg up. Step it forward between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. Okay, you can walk the front foot up to the left and squeeze that right thigh onto your bone. You feel that leg really engaged. Relax the shoulders. Take a breath in. As you exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. As you breathe in, lift the chest, lift your collarbones, and then exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Left shoulder comes towards left knee. Ground down through your feet here. If you're feeling like you're toppling, bring more energy into your legs. This shape challenges our perspective. Looking upside down, we have no idea where our arms are by view. We just kind of know where they're at. All right, good. Inhale, come on back up. Release, reach your hands up. And then open to warrior two. Again, adjusting your feet as needed to open your hips. Keep the legs nice and engaged. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow comes to the thigh. Reach the right arm over your head. Keep your chest opening out to the side. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the left arm up. Good. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Last one, I promise. Optional vinyasa. Good. You can always give it a skip. Back to down dog. Okay, and go ahead and bring your knees wide onto the mat. Big toes together. Child's pose. Bring your forehead down to rest on the mat. Arms reach long. Maybe take some open mouth exhales. Building and acknowledging that heat and energy in your body. All right, go ahead and crawl yourself forward to laying down onto your belly. I'm gonna do some spine strengthening and some stretching. Okay, so we'll start first. Bring your arms by your side, palms facing down. Okay, press your hips down into the mat, and then lift your chest up. Lift your arms up, reach the fingers back, and then lift up your legs. Looking forward, squeeze the legs, see if you can lift them a little bit more. Lift the chest a little bit more. And then lower down. Place an ear on the mat. Okay, bring your chin back to center. We're gonna do that again with a little add on this time. So again, press your hips down, squeeze your legs. Inhale, lift your chest and your arms, reach back. Then lift your legs, lift, lift, lift. And then bend your knees. Okay, reach back with your arms. Reach to see if you can maybe touch your ankles. If you can't, that's okay. If you can touch them easily, you can grab them. Transition into a bow pose. If you can't reach your ankles, no worries. Just keep reaching, keep squeezing, keep drawing your heels towards your bum. Take one more breath in. And exhale, lower down, release. Allow the other ear to fall towards the mat. Full relax. All right. Go ahead and bring your forearms down now. Rotate your right forearm so it's right in front of your chest. Bend your left knee. Reach back with your left hand for your foot. Okay, and then just gently draw your heel towards your bum. And then allow the left shoulder to drop. Press the front of the left hip down into the mat. Nice big stretch here on the front side of the left hip. Okay, if your knee on the left side is feeling a little sensitive, you can always flex the foot. Just continue to press down onto the left hip. All right, go ahead and release that. Oh, I could stay in that one. Not all day. It's really intense, but it feels good. Other side. Left forearm comes down, bend the right knee, reach back for the right foot. Same thing, start first by gently pulling the right heel towards your hip, and then start to bring your awareness to the right hip and maybe just gently press down on that as your shoulders start to level off, your chest just points forward. Good, release. Okay, now from here, we're gonna bring the right forearm down again and roll onto your side. Okay, we're gonna do a side body stretch. So this is like kind of like banana pose, but we're or on our side. So take a look at your legs, your ankles, and your hips should be in line. Flex your feet like you're standing up. Okay, you can place your left hand just in front of you. Now with your right arm, press down into the right forearm and try to pull yourself towards the front of the mat. Okay, so as you're pressing down with that right elbow, you start to open up on the right side of the body. So breathe into that right lung. Just stay here for a moment. This is a quiet stretch that intensifies with time. Pressing the elbow down. Option to stay just here, or you can lift up the right arm a little bit. Keep the elbows bent. Draw the elbows in the body and try to pull yourself towards the front of the mat. Okay, release down. Just rest on your forearms, on your belly for a moment. Just noticing that right side. Can you feel any tingling? Any sense of aliveness? that wasn't there. Okay, rolling over into the left side. Same thing. Check to make sure ankles and hips are in line. Okay, flex the toes. And then just gently press into that left elbow as you draw your body forward. Breathe into that left lung. Of course, you're going to breathe into the left lung. You breathe in through both of them, but bring extra attention to the left side. Option to come up onto the left palm or just stay. One more breath in. And exhale, release down. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and roll onto our backs from here. So readjust yourself into the center of the mat. Bend the knees, bring the heels close to the hips. We're just gonna do one round of bridge pose. So press your feet down, lift your hips up. Okay, option to interlace your hands underneath your hips. Lift the hips. Feel the front of the body opening. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Bring your feet to the edges of the mat and allow your knees to fall in. And bring your hands onto your body. Okay, lift the knees up. Rather, open your knees up. And then allow them to fall to the right. You can cactus your arms if you wish. And come back to center and allow your knees to fall to the left. Come on back to center. Give yourself a little hug. You can take happy baby if you like. Just rock side to side. Okay, I'm getting our timer set up. Go ahead and take a breath in. As you exhale, find final Shavasana. The legs extend long, arms rest by your side. I'm going to set a 3-minute timer here. You'll hear a bell at the beginning and end. Allowing yourself this little moment in time to fully relax and soak in the last 45 minutes. So allow your forehead to soften, your eyelids to soften. Allow your jaw to soften. Allow your throat to soften. Allow your collarbones to soften. Allow the rest of your body to just melt down heavy into the ground. Start to deepen your breath. Watching the energy expand back through your body. Maybe start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. And then just gently roll your head side to side. When you're ready, take a big breath, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, melting down. And then roll onto your side, resting your head in your arms. With your eyes closed, press up to a seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Notice your heart beating. And take a moment and thank yourself for taking the time to practice today. Bring your thumbs up to your forehead. Take a big breath in. See yourself illuminate. And as you exhale, bow forward in light and love and gratitude. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. For my regulars, there's no live class tomorrow, but I will be back here on Friday. Okay, so have a wonderful week. I'll see you on Friday. Take care.